Hello everyone, here we are again. We have finished making our torch mount holder. Now we're going to make the faceplate bracket. It's going to mount to the end of it. So messing with one of these new wizards, got another piece of wood in there and got it kind of laid out up there to see how it works out. But we used one of the wizard profiles, and this is kind of what it looks like. This is a multi-hole pattern. You just tell it basically by coordinates where you want each hole. So what I'm going to do is I decided to go ahead and add a fifth hole in the center. So even though I've already generated the code and was just about to run the program, it just was an afterthought. So we've already done a little bit of math and figured out about where things should be from the last hole. So we're going to add in the coordinates that we want this last hole in. So this is the center of the part. So this should work. Turn that on. Let's take a look and see what we generated here. Well, it looks pretty close from here. That's basically the outline. We can go over to the G code and basically scroll through it, line by line, and follow the motion on the board. There's the first hole, second hole, third hole, fourth hole, and back to the center. So we hope it's right. We're just gonna pet drill it down to an eighth of an inch deep. We're not worried about going all the way through it at this time. So now we've got this fifth hole added to our full program. We're going to save our settings. We're going to post the code. We're going to verify our toolpath. Basically do the same thing you did before. Scroll through your program and see if it's going to go where it says it's going to go. Everything looks good. We'll exit there and we'll return to mock. Generally the first thing I do every time I get back to a program is I go into edit G code and I tell it to save or save as. This one I'm going to save as. I have a program that I've got now is a 4-hole position. So let me cancel that for a minute. Anyways, I will save this file a little bit later. So, I think I already changed the name of the file when I changed it here. why it doesn't give me the name of my file the way I saved it before, I'm not sure. Let's do this real quick. Okay. Oh, that's Cut Pocket. Let's see what we can see now. There we go. What's center hole? Okay. Alright, so I had already changed it. So this already reflects that. So we're going to go back here one more time and just tell it to save. And close that. Go back over here and again, I don't know why some things work the way they do, but at least nobody showed me a reason why you have to work your little finger to death on this mouse to get this up to a decent size where you can see it. It is 1 1/8" square, the dimensions, from corner to corner to corner. With that done and everything else is looking good, we're in the program, looking at the code now. We're gonna scroll through here and do the same thing we did before we left a while ago. In the wizard, we're gonna follow our toolpath basically. See that everything looks good. Alright, we're going to rewind. Alright, it's time to start the router and the vacuum cleaner and make a little bit of dust. It probably won't need the vacuum cleaner. I think I won't use it this time, but get a few lights on the situation over here. Alright, here goes the router. Well, that was a boo-boo there. Let me go back and see what's going on here, because from where it started out, it should have moved 3/8 of an inch. Instead, it moved quite a flipping bit. So something is not right somewhere. I knew it when it made the first hole, but I didn't think the second pair would be off the side. Luckily I stopped it before it crashed into the, or could crash into the side of my little vise here. That would have probably totaled that poor little end mill, but you can see over here where it came down. Probably can't see through my finger too well, I guess, but yeah, right here it got down about that far before I stopped it. So anyways, it was very interesting. I'll let you find out why it did what it did. Right now it's my dinner time, so I was hoping to run this real quick and show you something new, but I gotta learn something before I can show you something. So we'll be back with another one later to explain what happened when we figure it out. Have a great day.